Hi kids, it's time for the weekly message. Last week was the second to the last week before summer vacation. So you guys are into finishing stuff and starting doing tests. But yeah, it was a preparation for that. But also last weekend we tried to do your driving test in DMV. Unfortunately, both of you did not pass, but there were given hints on where you should improve on. So Ira, you should improve on two things: your turning left, make it more of a soft L, give more clearance, because I was told that you almost hit two cars. And then also moving your head when you're trying to change lane to look over your shoulder. For your case, Yvain, you you were have the right of way, but you stop and let the person flow through. They say it's an automatic failure, but I don't believe it. And also when you're turning, you kind of overshoot, but that's minimal. So we'll try to do this again when we come back from the Philippines. But I honestly believe they're biased because you guys were driving Tesla. So just my little thing. And within that day also, Elaine had her presentation at recital from Miss Maurice. She played backup guitars on Riptide and did a song for that. And then um, we did Ira did some support social, and we had lunch at Zippy's because of the after driving test. Elaine wanted to do Zippy's. And then also Ira did sports social. And then what else? We went to mass like Saturday, and then we started review the whole Sunday before the test. And also last weekend we just beat the Ducks, and we are going to the Western Conference Finals. So that's cool. Some of the news: there's a ruling now that IRS will not audit Trump, which is kind of sad because of his shady dealings. So that's kind of, I don't like that. And also, Trump went to China and the whole issue of Taiwan, but I think Trump was bullied there. So, and then something that I would impart to you, especially to you, Ira, like we always remind you to do your work, do your homework, so you don't sleep late and you don't you don't rush on reviewing it and for the test or doing your homework. We couldn't force you, but we'll always remind you. And I just explain to Ira the concept of causality. If you don't do it early, you do it late, and then you don't sleep enough, and then have a hard time doing a test because you're not awake. So it all boils down. So we always tell you to do your homework early so you can finish early and get some rest because rest is important. And secondly, is kind of like called out Ira being disrespectful when she asked that can he be excused, and I said yes, and did not believe me or did not hear me, did not believe me, and he asked mommy, so I kind of called you out to say it's kind of disrespectful because what am I, chopped liver, right? So I didn't appreciate that, so I kind of called you out, but I said sorry because I know you did not think about it that way, but please, big respect to me as your dad. Okay, that's it. I love you both. Talk to you next week. It's summer vacation. Bye.